Let's go. Oh, ladies gentlemen, we in the building. We've arrived in Hold My Nuggets Incorporated for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Who's gonna take the series lead, goddammit, in your live game commentary? What is happening? What is happening, family? What is happening? Oh, excuse my doggone gadgets. I got some here small gimbals that I had went and grabbed. One for the cellular device, and then one there for the camera as well. Excuse the gimbals, if you will. Nonetheless, we are ready for some basketball, goddammit. Let it be known in the chat who you guys got coming out on top, Pacers or Thunder. JB said Pacers in 5. We're going to find out who's going to come out on top. God damn, they turned the basketball over already. That's crazy. Now, let's put a little bit of that Lachey there inside the cup. Damn, they called the foul already on Shea. Yeah, Shea was throwing bows. You can't be out here throwing elbows like that. What's wrong with him? Let's get ourselves a little bit of that adult beverage there in the cup. And we're going to have something to sip on for the remainder of the evening. But hopefully you guys had yourselves a very productive Wednesday. I know I did, and I've thoroughly been enjoying myself through over the course of the entire day. Oh, let me upload this. I forgot to press upload. All right, we should be good now. Game 2 was a absolute stinker, but this time around, let's see what Jesus Christ, Nebhard just shot a god-awful motherfucking jump shot. That shit went behind the backboard. What kind of shot was that? God damn, did that shot get tipped? I hope that shot got tipped. This motherfucker went behind the damn the backboard. What was that? Insane. Miles Turner, brick. That's a brick. Somebody got to score the basketball. Come on now, everybody just can't keep missing and shit. There you go. We got our first basket of the game. Comes by way of OKC. They've got the lead. Golly. What was that shot? Killian Haynes shot is great. Do I have the Patrick Ewing clip? Ironically enough, I don't have it here on this computer. Pascal Siakam off the backboard, gets that one to fall, and now the Pacers are on the board. Let me just get this up here over on TikTok, and we are good to go. All right, beautiful. Honcho getting things started with the donations. Put 2 on it. So we putting the Gooner special on our body. First off, Gooner special, sir, you got to relax.
First off, the watch.
You got to relax. I don't know nothing about no doggone Gooner special. OKC leads 6-4 over Indiana. D. White said, it's been a while since you tuned into the stream. How's it going? Well, I'm glad that you're back in the building. Life is going all right. Life is going all right. Things are progressing. Hopefully, everything can work out with the house. So we'll see how things play out over there. Hopefully, this time in 2 months, I will be sitting live for the start of the NFL season. But or I should say 3 months, but from the confines of my own home. So we'll see how that all goes and plays out. Nonetheless, here we are. 4-point lead there for OKC. Now, straight out the gate, let's keep in mind, last game, OKC absolutely ran the Pacers off the floor. Oh, hold on. Pascal Siakam with the moves, but he just so happened to miss the doggone shot. For shame, Pascal Siakam. For shame. You got to drop that doggone jump shot. Notorious Quan said, praying for my success. I appreciate that, family. Cheers to you. Hancho Batuan said, that Lachey by Portier is that Gooner Bev. I don't know nothing about no doggone Gooner Bev, fam. Justin Pavavon said, with Trey and Stewart sitting out of camp, we know the Bengals are in trouble. But if this keeps, you think Burrow requests a trade if since he continues this? Requests a trade? No. I think he's probably, because Jamar and T both got paid, Burrow's probably going to, be in line to get something else down the line. But I think he will probably end up trying to take a stand, per se. I don't know if it'd be a restructuring of the contract to try to free up a bit of money for some of the other boys to go and get paid. Whatever the case is, he's going to have to do something. But requesting a trade, I don't see that happening. Classic Man put 2 on us, has sent me a clip on IG for me to react to. I'll look into it when the time comes. 6-point lead right now for OKC. Oh, the Haliburton. Oh, damn, I thought he was going to take a shot. He decided not to. We got to see, once the Haliburton puts in a doggone jumper, we got the clip, or I should say the photo, ready and on deck. Brandon in the building. What's happening, family? Got to get that wrestling match going for GreenCon next year. Hey, listen, I am game for it. I am not above it. I'm here for it. Oh, Pascal Siakam taking all of the fucking attempts. Gets another jumper to fall. He's 3 of 4. He's the only person who scored for Indiana, albeit they've only shot a total of 6 shots. But he's got every single bucket for him. Lou Dort puts in a 3. The lead is up to 7. Hey, get the ball to Pascal Siakam and move the hell out the way. Get the ball to Pascal Siakam and move the hell out the way. They can't guard that man. What is Nebhard doing? That's an offensive foul, you dummy. What the hell is Nebhard doing? What the hell was Nebhard doing? Dumb as hell. Matt in the building, what's going on? Only Yurik said you need a Haliburton shirt. You already know they probably got that on sale somewhere in New York City. I'm not going to hold you. Somebody going to have a fucking knockoff Haliburton shirt with that damn graphic on it. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't call foul. Lou Dort going to try another 3? No, he actually gets... Oh, shit. Hold on, wait a minute. Is that Haliburton who's on the ground? Haliburton's on the ground. Pascal Siakam in transition. I think he's going to hold the ball here. Haliburton probably got hit in the face. And look at Siakam trying to make something happen. Going to have to kick it out. Miles Turner for 3. Brick. 4 minutes through the first quarter. Chet Holmgren, one-on-one, kicks it back over to Williams. Oh, that's a kick on Siakam. I don't know why he brought his foot out. This man forgot what goddamn country he was in. Homie started playing soccer. By the way, my Haitian national team took an L yesterday. Curacao done took a W, so now we got to get to the... Now, granted, we qualified for that final round regardless, but got to go and get some W's so they could qualify for the World Cup. I'm not even a huge fan like that. I just want to see them just so I could get my father to watch his home country. He not even a fan of the damn team. Golly, they can't guard this man. It's already a 9-point lead on the road for the Thunder. Denise said any pick'ems? Unfortunately, no, because I couldn't get to a location where I would be able to go and do some doggone pick'ems. But that doesn't change the fact that this is brought to you. This game is brought to you. This stream is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, or I should just say Underdog. Make sure that you guys who are watching on YouTube, click that link in my description. Download the Underdog app. Use the promo code Adonis. If you have not already, make sure that you guys go over and become players on Underdog, the absolute best location to engage in any sort of sports wagers. It is so incredibly fun, so make sure that you guys click that link in the description and head over to Underdog if you guys haven't already. Great ball movement from the Thunder. Yes, indeed. They are taking care of business, doing their thing. Lone Wolf said, follow you on the hub, sir. Sir, what part of the game is this? You talking about following you on the hub. What is going on over here? Homie is tripping. Haliburton ain't shit, especially when he's not aggressive. I think the biggest issue is, granted, he gets everybody involved, but you're playing at a disadvantage, if you will, if you're not legitimately a threat to go and score. You have to go out there and actually go towards the basket with the willfulness and the intention to go and score so you can begin to dupe the defense. So when you dribble, penetrate, and kick out, it actually means something. Professor XTP in the building. What's going on? What channel the game come on? It's on ABC. It's on ABC. Tonight's game is on ABC. But thus far, it is the Thunder that are in front here in this game. Granted, we're only 4.5 minutes in, but the Thunder have a 9-point lead. Nathan put 5 on and said, what Jonte Porter did years ago was the dumbest thing in sports history. Illegal betting, got himself banned for life. Take his ass to jail, you son of a bitch. Ain't that the truth? Very confusing. Now he can't play basketball no more. You know what he got to do?
Is a no-good, lousy son of a bitch. That's exactly what he is. But he's a no-good bastard for what he did, and he ought to burn in hell for it.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Relationship with your
Oh
children.
my God.
Dumb as hell. Rain ATL said, did I hear what happened to Boogie Cousins? Yes, I did. Apparently, he put his hands on his balls and proceeded to put it in somebody's face, and then he was pelted with drinks and cups in Puerto Rico. What the hell is Boogie Cousins doing? What the hell is he doing? Let me see if I can go get the clip. Let me go get the clip. He's suspended for the remainder of the season. Where the clip at? Yeah, there were fans who threw beer at him. Oh, here we go. There's the clip. All right, Haliburton. Here comes the Haliburton jumper. No, he's going to kick it back over. Shepherd, jumper. That's good. This is when they were throwing the beer at him. This one is where he had essentially scrubbed his doggone nuts. Oh, yeah. Look at this man. Look at this man. Oh, wow, that was a travel on Haliburton. I don't know why the hell would you even, Obi Toppin gets it to fall. We got a 5-point game. Look at Boogie Cousins. Look at Boogie Cousins. I want you to understand what's going on right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He went over there just to go. He went to go flip that guy off, right? Look at this. He grabs a handful of his meat. He grabbed a handful of his meat, proceeded to not only lift and lower, and then stick it in the face of an onlooker just to flip that guy off, bro. You could have just flipped the dude off. You ain't need to go and grab your beef to go and do so. And then he damn near trying to make the people in the crowd flinch, bro. Doing too doggone much. All because somebody flipped you off? Come on, man. Come on, man. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. And then proceeded to nearly crash out.
Y Marcus Cousins ahí
When
lo
he
ve,
got ejected,
dejándose
look at
sentir
this.
ante el
People done
público
pelted water
y eso
on
no
him.
va a
They
quedar
threw
bien.
beer on
Ahí
him.
esto
And
se
now
acaba.
look, Malice in the Palace Part 2
Esto
is about to
pasó a
kick
mayores.
off.
Desafortunadamente, ahí ves la seguridad de
Malice in the
Cousins
Palace
tratando
Part 2
también,
was fixing to go
en la
and
medida
kick
que sea
off.
posible, de
Because
detener
Boogie Cousins was getting
de alguna
ready to
manera
go
u
and
otra
rush
y los
motherfuckers.
fanáticos.
He was getting ready to go and rush motherfuckers. You got to understand. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying what they did was warranted. But you've got to understand. You cannot, under any circumstance, put yourself in this position. Somebody talking shit, somebody acting crazy, guess what you do? You silence them with your play. You ain't got to say a goddamn thing. And remember what I said years ago, and I'm going to echo it again. If you happen to be an athlete and you know people is talking incredibly crazy and you want to do something to the individuals who's talking, you better have somebody in the stadium who is ready to crash out on your behalf. All you got to do is say, Oh, this guy acting crazy? You just point at that person, you give a signal to whoever it is that you happen to have out there in the stadium, and they deal with the dude when the time comes. And I ain't talking about to a permanent end. I'm just saying if you got to go and yoke somebody up, if you feel the need to where you want to go and escalate things past the point of a verbal, a communication, then feel free to go and do that. But you cannot, under any circumstance, jeopardize your doggone self. You got to be smart. You can't be stupid. But you know what the Boogie Cousins decided to go and do? Let me go grab a handful of meat. Jiggle his doggone meat just to put his hand in somebody's face. Come on now. What we doing? What we doing? Boogie, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? That's crazy. What is wrong with this man? Somebody flip you off. This man decided to go to Arby's. Burn, 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 burn. We have the meat, and then put the finger in somebody's face. Ridiculous. The Pacers able to get a little run going. They're going to cut their deficit down to 5. Timeout, OKC. Nathan Patuon said flashlights in the chat for Boogie. David giving out gifts. David giving out gifts, put 2 on it, said, how we doing, chat? Time for some few gifts. Hey, he holding it down there for the chat. Nathan put another 2 on, said, by the way, throw rotten tomatoes at him too. Facts, homie over here playing with the wrong balls. Now, don't get me wrong. Motherfuckers going, they throwing beer and all that other stuff at you. All right, cool. You want to go and get ready to possibly go and crash out as long as you allow yourself to be held back. Cool, but you can't under any circumstance go, somebody flipping you off. Now you want to go and jiggle your doggone balls just to put your sweaty goddamn hand in somebody's face with that stench? Bruh, you can't do that to no grown man. Ain't no way half the comments on that Boogie video aren't blatantly racist. Oh, I haven't even looked at the doggone comments. I know they probably saying shit crazy. Let me see over here. Where is this from? This is directly from there in Puerto Rico. Somebody said buying a front row seat doesn't give that stupid fan the right to disrespect any of the players. Cousins, like everybody else, is a human with emotions. Respect is a two-way street. Absolutely correct. That doesn't give them any warrant to go over there and start to berate the players or whatever the case may be. If you want to go and flip people off, you know what Boogie should have just did? Flipped homie off. But you're going to go digging your doggone, I should say jiggle your doggone balls. Now, granted, he didn't go in his underwear, but you can't just go jiggle your doggone balls, stick that finger back in somebody's face, and think it's not going to escalate to a whole other level. Still, nonetheless, you just got to be able to compose yourself to a degree because you're a professional at the end of the day. And might I add, you've been a professional for how long now? As for the beer, I don't condone that. Once I saw the beer get thrown, if son want to go over there and crash out, I can't hold him. You just got hit with some, so that warrants you to go and do what you got to do. But come on now. Kenneth said you went to school with a dude. He fought a coach on the bus. It's crazy. That reminded me a couple years ago where they had that video of the football player who ran out there and then pushed a fucking coach. That's just wild to me. Honcho Patuan said Cousins got the Ron Artest switch. It's uncontainable, unfortunately. Nathan put 5 on and said don't be grabbing your meat in public. Do it on your own time because it'll be viral if somebody recording them. Or grab it's public, do it privately. Well, fair enough. Yeah, just don't do that shit publicly. You got to be smart. They call them all kinds of monkeys. Well, yeah, racist people going to be racist. Racist people going to be racist. We don't condone that. Racist people going to be racist. But here's the thing. They saying all that shit from the confines of their keyboard. If they was face-to-face, I could almost guarantee 99% of those folks would not say a goddamn thing. 99% of them wouldn't say a goddamn thing. Oh, I saw Aston Hall had raced against Speed earlier. I actually saw Speed was live. I tuned in towards the tail end. And then once I tuned in from the tail end, I saw after he finished racing him. I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. Beat him 4 times. Yo, Lou Dort. If Lou Dort keep making these doggone threes, OKC might mess around and walk away with a smooth W, fam, because the Pacers got to be able to defend if they're gonna win this series. They have to be able to defend. You can't keep being comeback warriors. My Miami Heat did that in 2023. And how'd that work out? You made it to the NBA Finals and you ran out of that steam. It doesn't last for long. Honcho Patu on it said security did him a favor. They would have jumped him. Nah, but the thing is, yes, they would have jumped him, but he would have been able to get to a few of them. I think in that situation, for him, it's less about possibly winning. It's at least being able to go and inflict a bit of damage. Now, we'll say this much. In the midst of the crash out, you probably ain't thinking that much. So he's probably thinking, yo, I'm fixing to go over here, just swing and lay motherfuckers out. But if a riot were to break out, it's going to be bad for you because you're outnumbered. I don't care how big you are. It really don't matter. If you outnumbered to a degree, it's going to be very, very difficult to win that altercation. 100 normal guys versus 1 pro athlete, the athlete's going to lose every time. Oh, wow. What do you know? Miles Turner actually put in a 3, did not need the glass. Oh, they better watch out. Here comes Dort. Step back right there on Haliburton. Can't get it to fall. Here we go. You got a chance to cut this deficit right now. You got a chance to cut this deficit right now. Nebhard. There's Haliburton. The Haliban for 3. Bang! 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 The Haliban connects. The Haliban connects. Osama bin Burton for 3. Osama bin Burton for 3. And the Pacers have cut the deficit. Oh, Lord, it don't even matter. It don't even matter because Lou Dort done put in another 3. That's his 3rd one. Lou Dort done put in another 3. That's his 3rd one. Oh, okay. Obi Toppin with the feet work. Stop playing with him. We got ourselves an exchange over here. We got ourselves an exchange over here. They going bucket for bucket right now. Oh, easy bucket. Easy bucket. SGA able to go and get that basket. That was a goaltend from Miles Turner. They going bucket for bucket right now. Solomon in the building. What's going on? Dwayne Pavavon said, when do I think... who do I think would win the split competition? Melina, Sasha, or Lyra? Melina. All right, 2 minutes left to go here in the first. Uh-oh, that skinhead is in right now. Alex Caruso, the skinhead, is in. Pass over to White Shoes Wiggins. Wiggins can't seem to get himself a bucket. Steal right there from Haliburton. Hell of a play right there. You got to get down the floor and go and get yourself a bucket now. You got to be aggressive, Haliburton. You got to be aggressive, Haliburton. Don't do no goofy-ass fucking step back. Dumbass dump off to Nebhard. Nebhard back over to Obi Toppin. Haliburton over inside. He's still kicking it out. Obi Toppin for 3. Brick. Son, Haliburton gotta go slash towards the basket and try to lay it up, man. Stop this whole dribble, penetrate, then turn. Nebhard inside. Oh, that's a foul. He's going to the line. Foul on Wiggins. What do I think of the Simone Biles drama? What's Simone Biles drama? Will Smith said, do I see the video of the lady who got kicked out of a funeral for kissing her dead baby daddy's privates? She said she would have sucked it if given the opportunity. What? What? You trolling me, man. You trolling me. That ain't real. Stop it. Come on, man. Come on, man. You trolling me, fam. You trolling me. It's no different than the videos that they be DMing me that I'm doing reactions to on IG. You trolling me. Ain't no doggone way. Ain't no damn way. Oh, Caitlin Clark in the building. When does she come back from injury? By the way, very, very bizarre. I didn't know the BET Awards or whatever the case was going on. Oh, Leah Boston's here too. I didn't know the BET Awards or that stuff was even going on. Angel Reese won Sportswoman of the Year. What? Simone Biles won a gold medal. Few of them. Asia Wilson won a third MVP. Coco Gauff just, well, I mean, she ended up winning the cup this year, but then, you know, last year, I don't know what her statistics just so happen to be. Angel Reese beat all of them? Come on, man. What are we doing, bro? It's BET, so gives a fuck. But wait, Ikeem said he's not trolling. You saw the video or old girl explaining her actions. What? Hold on, wait. Elijah said Mississippi woman says she was kicked out of her baby daddy's funeral after kissing his meat while he was in the casket and recites Future lyrics, "Rancid ass bitch, I'm trying to fuck you right now." What? Hold on. Mississippi woman funeral. Stop it. Oh! What? This is real.
Yo, they kicked me out the front of the room.
Congratulations!
See, this is why I identify as a Haitian American, despite the fact never being to Haiti, bro. I will never, bro.
X2D1 just
You've got to be kidding me.
resubscribed for 8 months. What's up, Chiz?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this, bro. It's my business now. It's my business now. Glorilla won a gospel award. Shut the front door. Stop it. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Glorilla won a gospel award. You better stop it. I gotta Google that. Best gospel song? Best gospel song? Yeah, go ahead and get rid of BET, bro. Go ahead and get rid of BET, bro. The CIA up 17%. This is ludicrous. Glorilla won a gospel award. I ain't gonna hold you. Christianity started going downhill when they started all this prosperity preaching, man. Bring back the Old Testament, fam. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. You got to be kidding me. Nathan Bavavon said, pretty sure Boogie's parents would be pissed to see that clip. They be giving him belt to ass. Well, they gonna need to. Ryan been a member for 35 months. Cue the crash out theme. Yeah, it's gonna have to show up on that video because that is ludicrous. Nathan Batuan said somebody called the SWAT on Glorilla right now. That's insane. Mikey said Simone wasn't winning because of that mess. She's in Asia. Barely anyone cares about her. Coco Gauff, barely anybody black watches tennis. Sadly, Angel only got it because of the hateful comments she gets online. That seems to be the case. It's not even, I guess it's not based off of merit. It's just based off of virality, I guess.
14 grams.
Golly. Dwayne Pavavon said another lady at a funeral in the in there screaming my turn. That is absolutely insanity. You mean to tell me you was at a funeral, you decided to kiss this man's deceased meat? Have some decorum, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? Anything for a viral moment. Chet Holmgren with a brick. Indiana cut the deficit down to 2, and now they find themselves down by 8 to close out this year quarter. Chet Holmgren got 13 points. Oh, TJ McConnell lost the damn basketball. That's a steal. That's a steal. Oh, Chet Holmgren might just go coast to coast by himself. Chet might, oh, he lost the ball. TJ McConnell got his hand on the basketball. He just lost it. Street Beef's in the building. Street Beef Scrapyard in the building. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, for those who haven't already known, Street Beef Scrapyard, 5th Year anniversary coming up this here July. I will be there in attendance. And let me just say something right now. Let me just say something right now because it may just go down. Listen, y'all think I should fight against death sentence with the big hands? Y'all, somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. I had to go one-on-one with Fire Chicken with the huge gloves. Death sentence might be in the building. I'm just saying. Y'all want to see me go and box death sentence with the big gloves? Y'all let it be known in the chat. One in the chat if you want to see it happen. One in the chat if you want to see it happen. But if you guys haven't already, go over and subscribe to Street Beef Scrapyard. If you like those backyard fights, you got to make sure you go and tune in at the Street Beef Scrapyard, man. Those good brothers over there, great fighters over there as well, and even better people. So y'all got to make sure y'all got to go. He might bite me. It's crazy. But yeah, y'all got to make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Street Beef Scrapyard, man. Great folks over there in Seattle holding it down. David put 5 on it. I appreciate you, family. Said, just when you think people can't get any dumber in the case of the woman at the funeral, where's Chris when you need him to deal with these sick freaks? Ain't that the truth, bro? They are wilding out there. They are wilding out there. It's getting ludicrous. Play Stone just subscribed over on Twitch. 18 months. I appreciate you, family. Chiseled versus college debt is absolutely outrageous. By the way, still refuse to motherfucking pay my doggone student loan. I am not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Although they keep pushing back the payment. I was notorious for going 9 years. I shouldn't say notorious. I notoriously, over the course of the past 11 years, never made no doggone payment until last February. I gave them $20. And then I was able to re-enter into forbearance. And then now they push back that payment once more to November. As long as I can continually tell them, I ain't got it, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. Dwayne put 2 on, say, have I ever heard of Geno Jennings? No, I have not. I have not heard of Geno Jennings. At first, I thought you wrote Greg Jennings. I do not know who Geno Jennings is. Let me see over here. He's a pastor. Geno Jennings. He is a religious leader. Interesting. Mark Jackson Patoon said, which team I think could pick up Jair Alexander? A number of different teams. Because if I'm not mistaken, Alexander is what, 29? Jair Alexander is what, 29? 30? How old is he? He is 28. He's 28. So as far as I'm concerned, he could go to whatever team would go and pick him up. I think maybe what, New England? Maybe somebody go and grab him or something of that nature. I don't know if he would, be worth an incredibly expensive contract. You could probably get him on a 1-year deal for anywhere between 8 and 13. You could get him on a 3-year deal for maybe like 15 to 18. Or maybe even less. Somebody gonna pick him up. Nah, I don't know about no XFL. Let's not go that far. Oh, Clay Lewis said, pray for you. Your stepfather passed away this morning. Oh, damn. Hey, prayer hands in the chat. Prayer hands in the chat. Prayer hands in the chat for Clay, man. My condolences, family. My condolences, family. You lost your stepfather this morning. My condolences, family. I'm sorry to hear that, fam. As I always say, for everybody who have dealt with loss, over the course of the past 3-some years, we had a number of people inside of the community have to endure losses, whether it had been parents, whether it's been siblings, whether it's been cousins, whether it's been friends, whether it's been colleagues, significant others, whatever the case is. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Trouble doesn't last always. Pain is interim. We all deal with loss, but we all have the capabilities to overcome that loss. And it's still fresh. The wound is relatively new, and you won't be over it in a short period of time. But I will tell you this much. The reverence and the love that you had for your stepfather, that will be everlasting. That is something that you'll never forget. And every waking moment moving forward from this very moment, you honor him with the way that you live your life. So every time that you look yourself in the mirror, you'll see him as well. And then on top of that, hold on to the memories that you guys shared together. And some of the idioms, the sayings, the catchphrases that he may have had, adopt that into your everyday, a lexicon, if you will. And then that way you keep him alive within your life. Strangers that you encounter or people who did not know who he was may not understand the vernacular or maybe some of those catchphrases or idioms that he may have shared with yourself and that immediate family, but you will know, and that way you keep him alive there. And if you are blessed and graced with the opportunity to go and have, a child down the line, or maybe even if you happen to have nieces, nephews, cousins, any of the upcoming generation, you can take the teachings that he instilled within you and put it into them. So with that being said, my condolences one more time, and keep his memory alive with how you live your life, brother. So this one's here for your stepfather, man. Cheers to you. Rest in peace to Clay's stepfather. Honcho Patuan said 7 turnovers already. We ain't trying. Are we trying to win or not, man? They're very sloppy with that doggone basketball, man. Space Ghost said you be giving great pep talk speeches like an old school NCO. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem as if I've endured more in life than other individuals have, but I'll tell you this much: you got to just keep moving, man. That's the thing. You don't forget what it is that you done dealt with, but you take that pain, you take that adversity, and you apply it into your life in order to go and make a better day. And then furthermore, knowing that we're all going to deal with loss at one point in our life, period, the best way to keep that person alive is to do your best every single day. And it's tough, man. It's not easy. Like life, as they say now, life be lifing. So it's incredibly tough, and grief is a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker. So you're constantly going to be going through it, but if you hold on to those good memories, you hold on to the happy times, you hold on to the connection that you had with that person, although they may not physically be there, it could feel like a guardian angel on your shoulder because you keep those conversations you guys had alive. You keep those catchphrases and those idioms, and you keep all that stuff alive because you keep saying it. And that reminds you of that person. Like one of the things, and I said this on a previous stream, that I'm so grateful for is we're born in a time now where virtually every single person has the ability to record not only audio, but video of their loved one in real time that they can maintain for the totality of their life. Unless, of course, there's a situation to where flash drives are usable anymore. Your phone is unchargeable anymore. You no longer have access to the cloud or your memory bank. You have the opportunity now to essentially still have that loved one within your ecosystem, albeit virtually or just by way of video. You still have that opportunity in today's time. That's why I implore people, hey, listen, take your videos. Like photos is cool and everything. Take your videos, take your voice recordings, and cherish those joints, man. Even as goofy as moments may be, you'll look back in like 20, 25, 30 to 40 some years and be like, man, I wish I could hear my grandmother's voice. Well, guess what? You might have a video somewhere. So, oh wow, the Pacers are fucking making a run right now. But that's why it's so important, man. It's incredibly important, man. So yeah, man, gotta hold on to that stuff, man. Gotta hold on to that stuff. Solomon said the speech hit home for you since your father passed away last November. Damn, sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that, man. In fact, I think, did you possibly write that in the chat as well, by any chance? Somebody else had. I remember back in November, somebody had lost their father as well. Damn. Yeah, man, you gotta hold on to those moments, man. You gotta hold on to those moments and make your dreams come true. Or even if you can't make yours come true, try to, make what they envisioned for you happen. Bang, gets a 3. We got a 1-point game. We got a 1-point game. D'Angelo said, you just lost your grandmother from cancer. I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, man. My condolences, family. My condolences, family. It's tough, man. We all deal with grief. We all deal with grief. But just because we all deal with it doesn't mean that we all deal with it the same, you know? That's why I say time and time again, say what you want about this here community. We may not be as large as other folks' community, but I like the fact that it's small, it's intimate, and we here for each other. We ain't fuck the game for a second. We could just talk about real life, man. Fuck the game for a second. We could just talk about real life, man. Damn, Rudy said, kissing me at funerals. Even you got to say, hey, yo, ain't that the truth? David Pateno said, can I get an amen at the church for the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual? D. Chiseled, Adonis, great speech, brother. Listen, it's tough. Like my biggest, I've had a recurring dream. Maybe not every single day, but probably either twice a year where I fall short on a goal of being able to get my father, you know, to the World Cup, because we're so close. I've put so much stock into this because this is like the final, you know, thing on the checklist that I would be able to do, you know, for my parents, but primarily for my father. And it's constantly been showing up over the course of maybe once or twice annually where I would fall short and maybe he would pass away prior. And just the wave of sorrow that I feel upon waking up, man, listen, that'd be something that completely break me, but it hasn't happened. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna sit over here and damn near try to think this here into existence. Every time I see my dad, man, it's like, hey, I try to have as much fun as we possibly can and share as much laughs as we can. Make him smile, make him laugh. You know, he's not even sick. There's nothing that's going on. Every time that I see neighbor Adonis, I say, because I haven't seen him in a minute since moving out. So try to cherish those moments. Unknown Adonis, fucking stage 5 kidney failure. I've said time and time again, I've prepared myself for all intents and purposes, for the most part, of everybody's premature passing, except him. He was the one person who I'm like, man, we gonna be able to go and do life, grow old. We gonna be playing, you know, Nintendo in our 80s or whatever. And then the last 5 years have been absolutely grueling. Every day, and I think I said it on the video, every day I'm essentially just waiting on a phone call. It's brutal, but that doesn't stop us from going and living life, man. That doesn't stop us from still striving to be better today than we were yesterday and better tomorrow than we were today, man. So you got to do what you got to do to go and move forward. And furthermore, you got to keep your head screwed on straight and really go in love, man. Really go in love. I believe it's the Dub ends almost all the videos or live streams that In the Clutch happen to have with saying, you know, spread love, be loved. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. You get an opportunity every single day. You get an at-bat at life. How do you want to go and make it happen? That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Hell, with Unchiseled Adonis, I think about that to a degree. I've constantly sat here and be like, man, you know, with the lifestyle that he lives, it's a very difficult situation. That's why I did the whole chiseling of the Unchiseled Adonis, because for all intents and purposes, you're gonna eat yourself into an early grave. And imagine it's a situation where you sitting over there like, I'm the fucking chiseled Adonis, I'm in shape, and obesity takes out my brother. Like, what are we doing? You know? So let me try to do everything that I can, but at the end of the day, I can't do it for you if you don't want to do it for yourself. All I can do is just know that when I lay my head down at night, I did everything that I could, you know? So I still, even till this day, I try everything that I can to make sure he's on the straight and narrow and going after it. But everybody's got their own demons, and I've got to be patient with you as you embark on your journey to continually, overcome what it is that you're dealing with in life. So I could be as supportive as I possibly can, man, but you got to make sure that you take care of your mentals. You got to make sure that you got your head screwed on straight. And furthermore, you have an understanding of what it is that you want to do in this life. You're not always going to have it figured out. That's a given. You're not always going to have it figured out, but you got to have the willingness to want to figure it out. As long as you have that, you'll always be able to be successful. It may take a little bit of time, but not everybody operates on the same timeline. Some folks, it could happen in 6 months. Some folks, it can happen in 2 years. Some folks, it might take 20. So as long as you stay in the fight, you stay in the game, and you keep on going, that's what matters. Ancho Pavavon said, you're so happy Doris is gone after this year. Bring the God Squad back. Jeff Van Gundy, Mark Jackson, soon enough. Sean B. I actually didn't mind Doris as much. She's always been cool for me. I didn't mind Doris too much. Sean B. put 5 on it. Said prayer and perseverance is a very powerful and important in life. Just live the best way you can. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Young Shawty, pardon me, said you lost your moms last year. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Just turned 20 for now. You just try to use your hobbies to get by. Currently job hunting at the moment, but all you do is keep rolling. Hey, I'm glad that you're able to keep rolling, and it's very tough to lose a parent that young, you know, because for all intents and purposes, you're not even 21 yet at the time that it happened. So since that's the case, again, cherish those memories and do everything you can to make her proud. Indiana's got the lead, by the way. Indiana's taking the lead. Playstone said that you're trying to be better about that too. You feel like sometimes you're trying to do too much at one time, so it feels like you've done nothing. You're trying not to be too harsh about it. The thing is, it's all perspective, right? And this is why it's so incredibly important to either write things down or take a step back and analyze how far you done came. Because you know what they say is, oh, well, you know, a jack of all trades, master of none, whatever the case is. People are constantly trying to do a ton of shit all at the same time. Sometimes within that midst of the chaos, you have to sometimes take a step back and say, hold on, wait a minute. Years prior, I probably could have never been able to juggle all of this different stuff. And even if you have to eliminate one thing temporarily, you can sit there and look at yourself and say, yo, you know what? Look how far I've come in this realm here. I'm trying to go and master this over here because I feel as if I've advanced and progressed here on this side. But then if I was to go and look 2 years prior, I was legitimately nowhere on this side, to where if I tried to embark on taking on this journey here on this side, I would have probably quit at everything. So it's all perspective. You've got to be able to, you know, sometimes hit pause, sit there and say, yo, wait a minute. I think I've achieved way more than I think I'm leading myself on to believe, man. So it's very important. It's very important. Like a couple of years ago, fam, I started doing too much. I tried to rush. I had a great year in 2022. Legitimately that year, I think I had like maybe 10 videos, all hit 1 million. I gained like 220-some thousand subscribers in that year. It was I felt like I could not miss the whole damn year. I started trying to see, all right, let me go and set this up. If I could go and set this up, I could go and I could do this. And then let me see if I could go over here and do this. I started trying to do too much. I strayed away from keeping the main thing, and ultimately down the line ended up suffering for it. But then I had to say, hold on, wait a minute. Perspective. 10 years ago, I would have dreamed that I could have been in this doggone situation. So am I going to sit over here, bitch and moan and feel down on myself for, you know, straying away from keeping the main thing and being somewhat overwhelmed? No. I have a privilege to be in this situation. Now I just got to go and recalibrate, you know, as Seth Rollins once said, what is it? Reclaim, rebuild, redesign, and then ultimately go back to keeping the main thing and figure things out. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Big Buck Nation in the building. What's happening, family? Let me give you guys some statistics as the Thunder have now squandered their lead, and Indiana is in front by 3. Leading the way right now for the Pacers, it is Pascal Siakam with 9, but also Mathurin has 9 off the bench as well. He's 4 of 5 from the field. And collectively, the Pacers have been able to hustle their way not only back into this game, but they are dominating here by 11 in the second quarter. Both teams 18 points in the paint, but OKC, for the first time in this series, has more turnovers than Indiana does. It's 9-7. Steve said, what's the most beautiful sporting event I've attended with my father, whether match or championship? Well, the most beautiful sporting event by far was probably when I was in high school and he came to my game for 10 minutes. I think I talked about it last stream where he was heading from church to get ready to go to work and he just happened to stop by and I spotted him in like the corner behind the tarp area just trying to, I guess, look because he knew I was playing over there. That was by far that because that's the only game of mine he had ever attended. But that was by far number one. And then also last year, getting an opportunity to go bring him to the soccer game for Argentina versus, I forget who they played, but that was pretty cool. I also took him to see the Knicks in the playoffs against my Heat a couple of years ago. And the Knicks ended up winning instead of Miami, which that kind of sucked. But that was pretty cool as well. So we haven't gone to a shit ton of games. I think those are the only two sporting events that we actually had an opportunity to go and attend. But now that my parents are retired, I'm trying to do everything I can to get them not only out the house, but actually to go and enjoy their retirement because they're just kind of just sitting, chilling at the crib. So what I want to start to try to do is like an annual, trip, maybe to go somewhere or something of that nature. So we'll see how that goes and plays out. The summer is approaching, so maybe if I could do like a week trip somewhere in August, because any time before the season would be optimal, the NFL season that is, so we'll see. Nonetheless, we back from commercial break. It's a 3-point lead here, and Nebhard might have just picked up another foul. Midas in the building. What's going on? Take him to Gary, Indiana. We about to go resurrect Michael Jackson. We gonna resurrect Michael Jackson? Oh, there's a pass. Joe, 3, bang, tie game. Isaiah Joe with a 3-pointer. We've got a tie game. Oh, watch out. The Haliburton tried to return a 3. Couldn't get it to fall over there. Obi Toppin heading to the cup. Good pass. Burton over to Nebhard. Nebhard's 3. Bang! It's good. 42-39 is the score. Sam Soto said, you got family in Gary. There's literally nothing. Probably crop circles and silos. Oh, Joe's going to try another 3. Bang! Tie game again. Isaiah Joe off the bench, back-to-back 3s. No pick'ems tonight because it's unfortunately illegal in New York. Now it's illegal in New York, so. Oh, he should have passed the ball, but he's going to the line. They call the foul on the floor, or is he shooting? Oh, no, it's a foul on the floor. He's not gonna be shooting. Is the Larry O'Brien logo on the court, or is it the NBA being cheap? Oh, it's still the NBA being cheap. It ain't on the floor. It's not on the floor. In fact, it's not even projected on the floor. You have the Emirates. You have the Emirates logo, which I believe is on the floor. That doesn't seem to be some sort of digital projection that's there. YouTube TV is there on the floor. The NBA Finals is written out on the floor. The 2 Pacers logos are there on the floor. I believe that's the name of the stadium. I would have to get the other angle, but the NBA Finals actual, the trophy, Larry O'Brien, nope, not on the floor. It is not there on the floor. When did NY make it illegal? At some point post Super Bowl. I would assume it would have to have been in either March or April, because I was still on Underdog prior to the NBA playoffs, and I think it was just after the All-Star game. I was still on Underdog. I was still good on Underdog. It had to be in March or in April. Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That's also on the court as well. And one, but no NBA championship logo. They kept slipping on it, apparently, on a digitally altered. Ain't no, if it's a matter of the paint on the ground that they kept slipping on, that's impossible. Because by that logic, you wouldn't have the floor painted with all this other stuff going on. Obviously, the paint has to be the paint, but. Ain't no way you could tell me, yeah, they had to take it off the floor due to people slipping. How? When it was in the middle of the court, how many people, unless you're on a fast break or something of that nature, you're not slipping. You got a big ass Pacers logo in the middle of the court. That ain't a sticker either. They got the Emirates stuff over there, and that's actually on the court because you see it there on the replay. You got the Gainsbridge Field House, that's there. Ain't no way. The Emirates one's digital? Oh, yeah. I think the Emirates one might be. Yeah, I think that one might be. Actually, no, I don't think it's digital. Because I'd have to see it on the replay here. I'd have to see it on the replay here because their foot doesn't seem to be popping up on top of somebody's foot. Because with the finals logo that they tried to put there in the corner in game 1, you could see it pop up on people's bodies. The trophy was apparently some sort of sticker as well, man. Let me see the replay. God damn it. Oh, yeah. The Emirates is digital. You said the finals one is digital as well? Good God. Am I going to join in the clutch for SummerSlam? Nah, because I'm going to be at SummerSlam. And God willing, I'll be able to actually stream at SummerSlam because I got the confirmation today that they shipped my IRL streaming backpack. They shipped the IRL streaming backpack. So I have exactly, I have pretty much all the time in the world for all intents and purposes over the course of the next month to really go and learn their backpack so I'd be able to figure out how I can make it work. They got a big trophy logo in the in-season tournament, so you don't want to hear anything about slippage problem. Haliburton tries a jumper, can't get that one to fall. Still a 4-point lead over here. Long rebound there by Williams. Oh, he might have just lost the basketball. He gets it back. Nowhere to go. There's a block by Haliburton. Good defense here by Indiana. They're starting to suffocate these boys. Williams one-on-one with Haliburton. Oh, damn, that's a foul. Haliburton climbed his back. No, you can't do that, bro. You know, you tried to mound that man. You can't do that. You tried to mound that man. Wonder how much revenue the finals get in NBA total. That's a great question. It's probably not the same as what they used to have. If we taking away stuff on the court due to safety, can we take away the gambling sponsors from the NBA court too? Yeah, I see the NBA Finals stuff is digitally altered as well. Yeah, because you can see it's not there when they have the long shot. It's not there when they have the long shot. So you telling me it's the Gaines house joint that's there. Obviously, the Pacers insignias and all that other stuff is there. If you telling me you can't go and paint, and ain't that the damn Canada fan? That's the Toronto fan that's there. The hell you doing at the game here? But if you telling me they can't add that in, come on, man, what we doing? William giving out gifts, keeping the tradition alive. Holding it down for the community. Haliburton, 3-point lead, kicks it over to Shepard. Shepard inside on the drive, gets it to fall. 5-point lead. Oh, yeah. 5-point lead. All right, Pacers.
Shot, real smooth.
Williams and one. Williams and one.
Oh, yeah.
3:50 left to go here in the second. Yo, this has been a very, very exciting second quarter, to be quite honest with you. The Pacers have outscored OKC by 10 and regained the lead here, but now they only lead by 2. Haliburton driving, great pass, Shepherd wide open, corner 3, brick, rebound, SGA, the MVP coming back down the floor. Oh, easy drive to the basket. Give me them 2 points. Tie game, 51 all, timeout Indiana. What a great drive there by SGA, just now getting back on the court. And we've got a tie game, might I add. Nobody in NBA history has scored more points through 2 games of the NBA Finals than SGA. Ain't that crazy? Not Iverson, not Jordan, not Kobe, not Shaq, not LeBron. Ain't that crazy? In their debut in the NBA Finals, nobody has scored more points in their first 2 games than SGA. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, this is a good game right here. First game down to the wire at the end. Second game, an absolute blowout. Third game, looks like we're gonna have a absolute nail biter. Okay. Valorian said not Ron Mercer. Drew Dunn said not Tristan Thompson. Y'all better stop it. Grant said, gentlemen, you're officially in a relationship. Hey! Look who got themselves a significant other. Where's Tyrese when you need him?
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Hey, I gotta go. Let me refill the cup for that one. Yeah, man's boot up for the summertime. Boot up for the summertime. Congratulations, family. Cheers to you. Not Anthony Bennett is crazy. But all right. Damn, the Pacers bench has outscored the Pacers starters. The Pacers bench have outscored the Pacers starters. TJ McConnell tries a jumper. That one's a short one. Rebound there by... Why's my nose itchy, bro? What's going on? Oh, SGA. Oh, great spin move there by the MVP. And the Thunder regained the lead. Pascal Siakam with a football catch, tries a layup, gets that one to fall. Very fast answer. Tie game, 53 all. Under 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Here comes the skinhead Caruso. Dumps it off to SGA. Help defense on the way. It's not going to matter. SGA looking for somebody. Dump off Hartenstein. Dunk inside. OKC back in front. OKC back in front. Here we go. The other way comes Indiana. Pascal Siakam, pride of Africa. Basketball, one-on-one. He's got Hartenstein. Step back, cross through, tween, dump off. Haliburton, Haliban. Here goes the floater. Osama bin Burton ties the game at 55 all. 55 all. Ooh-wee, double nickel, double nickel. Ooh-wee ski. SGA MVP, jumper, soft touch, no good, rebound, Haliban. Here comes Haliban. Allah, 3 is good. The Haliban. Bombs from the Haliban. Bombs from the Haliban. Bang. Bang. The Haliban strikes. The Haliban strikes. Big time banger. Big time banger. They try to call this man the moment. Tyrese the moment. Haliburton. Ain't nobody calling this man the moment. Ain't nobody calling this man the moment. I don't know why they got this shit here. Come on now. Halibussy is crazy. Brian put 2 on and said a bit late, but hello from Manhattan. Hello! You're in the other borough. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Siakam just got fouled. He's going to the line. He's shooting 2. Yeah, the Hala man is in the building. Wow, they calling SGA Al Shida is crazy. Al Shida is crazy. That's hilarious. Okay. Why are you hearing A-Brab money blasting loud in the streets? It's just a Haliburton knocking down threes from the parking lot. Yeah, it is a good game right here. What are my thoughts on John Jones' attitude? You're personally a big fan, but I think he's the greatest of all time. But you think he's pushing his luck and hanging that belt in front of hungry fighters is distasteful to say the least. I agree with you. I agree with you. At the end of the day, fighters fight, man. He can't just keep doing this bullshit. I 100% agree with you. Oh, they called the foul on Siakam? That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. He went straight up, bro. He was body to body. How is that a foul? Oh, yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul because he jumped right into him. Siakam jumped right into him. Yeah, because he jumped right into him. You see the body go forward. It's type soft for the NBA Finals, but he definitely did jump forward. Yeah, I guess it's because it's the Haliburton. That's why they decided to go with Al Shida. Al-Qaeda is also another one that's there. Cody Patuan said, would I rather have Shador or Rodgers right now? To be honest with you, I want somebody for the future, so I would have went with Shador. The thing is, I don't think Rodgers is going to be asked. Like I said in my video, it's like, okay, we don't have an offensive line, so there's that. And then the problem is, if you're going to bank everything on a fucking 41-year-old quarterback that's going to be 42, unless you pretty much full send the entire roster for a 1-year rental so that you could possibly compete for a Lombardi, what are we doing this for? If we don't go out and get an additional receiver, we don't beef up our motherfucking defense and put ourselves in cap hell in an effort to possibly go all out to win a championship this season, we're wasting our fucking time, because why wouldn't you set up somebody for the future? Especially if you're going to go and you're going to draft Will Howard and you're pretty much still having this man essentially as a 3rd or 4th quarterback. What are we doing? What are we doing? Because let's just say Rodgers didn't show up. Was he going to be our starter? Because it seems as if everybody's talking about Mason Rudolph. Why the fuck would we let this man walk if we actually thought he was going to be the quarterback? It makes no sense. We should have drafted Shador. Because right now he's outplaying Flacco. Well, not really. I mean, Flacco is going to pretty much be the starter. But he's outplaying Gabriel. He's outplaying Pickett. Not too difficult to do that. So I wish we got him. McConnell gets a couple of free throws to fall. We got a 4-point game. We got a 4-point game. When did they call him the Haliburton in the game in the series against New York? Oh, here we go. SGA with the quick burst. Easy layup. Stop playing. He's got, oh, wow, they might call offense. They didn't call offensive foul. Great pass. Shepard gets blocked from behind, but it's Adonis on SGA. What a great defensive showcase we've got here. Yo, SGA strong as hell, bro. There's no way Haliburton couldn't stay in front of him there. What are you doing? Here we go. TJ McConnell, top of the key. 1-on-1. with Isaiah Joe. We're down. This most likely going to be the final possession over here. TJ McConnell going to keep it one-on-one. Bang! Gets it to fall. 4-point lead, 6.3 left to go here in the half. The MVP's got the basketball. One-on-one with Shepherd. Makes it back over to the other end of the court. Tries to jumper from the foul line. Can't get it to fall. 4-point lead for the Pacers going into the break. TJ McConnell said, fuck all that shit. Hell to hell with the Haliburton. Miles Turner, don't even come near me. Pascal Siakam, I don't give a damn. I'm not passing the ball to Shepherd. I'm one-on-one because I'm white. Jumper falls. Blue Eyes white privilege puts the Pacers up by 4. SSJ Pafavon said, did I see Booker T's campaign to rename the Stephanie Vakir move? You just need a quick take from the GOAT. Campaign to change the name of the move. What does he want to change it to? Isn't it Devil's Kiss? What they want to change it to? Seth said that Steelers drafted Will Howard. Y'all good. Wish the Steelers would have drafted Jalen Hurts. Jalen thought he was about to be a Steeler, but y'all done drafted Chase Claypool instead. Here's the thing. I don't mind the whole idea with Will Howard, but I just don't understand how it is that this man isn't even, because they keep talking about Mason Rudolph being in front of him. I'm so confused about that. So you telling me this man's going to be holding not even holding the clipboard. He's pretty much not even going to be dressed come game day. Mason's going to be the guy who's going to be, with the clipboard and the helmet and waiting as the number 2. I don't like that. Oh, he wants to change it to the Booker T. Really? Huh. That's new. Black Freakazoid said, games like this is why you don't give a fuck about people bringing up ratings in the NBA. Y'all motherfuckers don't have any stock in TV viewing or TV executives. Real basketball fans will always watch. 100%. 100% correct. 100% correct. And here's the thing. The flow of this game is what makes it so spectacular. Because guess what? The Pacers shot 43 shots. The Thunder shot 42 shots. Combined between both teams, that's 85 shots. Only 23 of those shots were threes. Only 23 of a total 85 shots in the first half were threes. This is the type of basketball we want to see. Passing of the ball between both teams, 25 assists on a total 44 made field goals. The only downside is OKC's 14 of 17 from the free throw line. And then, whoa, what the hell just happened? Yeah, OKC's 14 of 17 from the free throw line, and the Pacers are 11 of 13. Something just happened with the volume. Everything just fucking showed up here. But yeah, that's just the only downside. That's just the only downside. There's a shit ton of fucking free throws that have been, essentially shot here today. $40 points in the second. Yeah, the Pacers went for 40 there in the second quarter. They really erupted and got themselves right back in this game and took the lead. Haliburton must have had a Mahomes herd of white women to the game. He keep a white woman with him. He play in the snow. Brandon said, could you imagine if the Knicks, the Knicks are about to do about their coaching search? What are they only focusing on? Coaches that already have jobs? Bro, Mike Malone is right there. Mike Malone's right there. I think they tried to contact Jason Kidd. They tried to contact, was it Ime Udoka or an assistant coach there in Houston? Somebody let me know. But I don't know. A few people think Mike Malone is Tibbs 2.0. Here's the reason why I would say Mike Malone in New York, because you kind of need a coach that got a little bit of swagger to them, who got a chip on their shoulder for all intents and purposes. That's why I say Mike Malone. Because you want somebody who happen to have a chip on their shoulder, who's got something to prove. Mike Malone lost his doggone job despite giving the Nuggets, the best 5-year run in franchise history for all intents and purposes? Why'd they fire Mike Malone? Because there was a dissension between, I believe it was him and the GM, and they ended up saying, you know what, we're not picking sides, fuck them both. Cesspool said they bring up the ratings because more shareholders and revenue of the actual product. This might be the best NBA Finals pure basketball-wise, yet the lowest rating. Yeah, because people, oh my God, they don't have my favorite stars. I'm not going to go and watch. Bro, if you love basketball, you watching hoops, period. You watching hoops, period. That's why I always say, yo, when the conversation about like misogyny in viewing women's basketball, somebody explained to me where the women's NCAA struggles in viewership. Where? The women's Final Four is notoriously viewed by millions of individuals. Where? People who love hoops is going to tune in, period. And as far as I'm concerned, whether it be the NBA, WNBA, college bat, whatever the case may be, bro, you going to tune in. When you love the product, you going to tune in. Ime Udoka, Jason Kidd, Quinn Snyder, and Chris Finch. Yeah, man. They going after employed people. Tripping. Mashi said that WNBA Twitter think pieces different though. Yeah, you got folks who really ain't ready for real criticism. You got folks who really ain't ready for real criticism. And it really irks my soul because you dislike one person, that being Caitlyn, so much, and then even on the other end, Angel, so much so where the entirety of the league don't even matter. Your vitriol towards these motherfuckers or your fandom towards these motherfuckers is so much so to where now everything got to transmogrify into a fucking think piece is ridiculous. Remember what I said last year? Asia Wilson is going to supplant Diana Taurasi as the greatest WNBA player of all time. What about Candace? What about Lisa? What about Cheryl Sue? Asia Wilson's going to end up, when she retires, she's going to go down as the greatest of all time. But guess what? You got box office in Caitlin Clark that is just shooting out of a gym, essentially the female Steph Curry with her style of play. And, well, what about all the turnovers? Go and watch the film. If her teammates had hands, you cut them turnovers in half, let alone by 60%. Just wait. Just wait. But for the longest time, people were talking about, man, they wanted commentary on and Juju coming. And Paige is now in the league as well. But I don't like how pandering Paige is. I don't like that.
Then you sell it.
It seemed like once you make it up there, you got to become some super panda bear. Like everybody just being their fucking feelings and doing the most, like they're doing too much. But yeah, Juju on her way too. I wish she got herself a successful recovery as well, because you don't want to rush back from injury. Oh yeah, 100%. It's nothing like Magic and Bird. 100, but Magic and Bird. Its toxic fan base is 110%. You're absolutely on the money. And I said time and time, and Magic and Bird at least played similar. Angel, it's gang of, like, she's a great rebounder, but she ain't no doggone scorer. Caitlyn, the scorer, facilitator, and all this, it's not even in the same stratosphere. Kid Bew, put 5-1, said, you hate being in the Navy. You be missing weeks worth of uploads because you out at sea. All that aside, let's go Haliburton, blow some shit up. That's hilarious, being a serviceman having to say that. The resident seaman
Traftico is now following.
is over here cheering for the Haliburton. Yeah, she got like half rebounds, half me bounds. Because my thing about it is you legitimately can't have a honest conversation about Reese's game with people who aren't even real fans of the game, because you can't provide any form of legitimate criticism. My criticism for Caitlyn is there's times in which she plays a little bit reckless, but I also can acknowledge, hey, you know, some of your teammates ain't got no doggone hands. They just dropping passes left and right. But there's some times in which Caitlyn plays very, very reckless, right? In the case of Angel, bro, you lay up the basketball like you just grew your hands today. Like before the game, it's as if you just grew your hands. Take your time and lay up the doggone basketball. Shorty be missing just straight up, let you right there. Just whoop, 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 and you trying to tell me you amongst the best in the, like, this is where the disconnect ends up happening, because you can't have a legitimate conversation. And every time I see that, I'm like, yo, you a pro. There's no reason why this should be happening. Uncontested and contested, they look the same. Joker said that your problem with Twitter is that and social media is there's a ton of black WNBA players that aren't called trash and get praise, but when y'all call Angel trash, it's just you hate black. Yeah, I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. Because motherfuckers will sit over here from their soapbox and cheer for Asia Wilson left and right, but then the moment that you criticize Angel, all of a sudden, now you just absolutely hate the entirety of the race. I can't deal with that, bro. Those are just people who just trying to go and push an agenda, fam. Moment that something like that happened, I'm done with the conversation. Hey, man, whatever it is that you believe, you right, man. You got it. There's a whole side of Twitter that's more racist than Prime 40s Germany. Yeah. Some folks just hate life and want to project that onto everybody. Can I play the Electabuzz clip? Says Kenny Mac.
Oh, Electabuzz! Thunderbolt now!
That's Pokemon. H. Griff said, what show is it? That's Pokemon right there. That's Pokemon right there. What are my thoughts on all these coaches refusing the Knicks? I'm not shocked, because for all intents and purposes, it's almost an offer you can't refuse. You have a team that just lost in the conference finals in the biggest market in the world. The sales pitch is almost guaranteed to work, so you're going to lose a staffer. Tyrone said, my skincare routine must be laced with something because the glows got you hooked like it's the best kinds of high. Thank you. All right. Can't wait for Juju Watkins and Hannah to get to the W. You think those two will be electric when they get there, honestly? Highly plausible. That'll happen. Mario said, you glad that we find that clip? Yes, indeed. Black Freakazoid said, you don't think people really watch certain sports for intelligent arguments. They just like to argue and cause chaos in a chat thread because it's trendy to create discourse. You're not wrong there. Some folks just wake up every single morning. They need to have something to complain about. Mike said there's legitimately a Pokemon for everything. You never watched it or seen that Pokemon before. You've never seen Electabuzz? Oh, you must be either old and missed the Pokemon wave, which that would essentially have you in your 20s in the late 90s. And when I say 20s, I'm talking like mid to late 20s. So you either got to be late 40s, early 50s, or you're young to where you didn't even catch that generation of Pokemon. Because let's call it what it is. By the time that 2003 ran around, the Hoenn region began, some of the Kanto Pokemon was now out of rotation. Like, ask a kid now, what's an Oddish? They probably couldn't tell you. Ask them, what's a Paris? They don't know that. You'll probably find some of the more trendy. You'll know a Gengar. You'll know a Blastoise. You'll obviously know Pikachu. You'll know a Jinx, perhaps. But you wouldn't know an Ammonite. You wouldn't know a Grimer. You might know Muck though, so maybe you might know Muck. You probably wouldn't recognize Grimer, but obviously somewhat of a Muck. But there's that. Pokemon goes where you know him from. Oh my. H. Griff said, "You're 28. You never watched Pokemon? Really? At 28? Wait. So if you're 28 now." You're either 96 or 97. You're either 96 or 97. Really? Wow. Derek said you're 52 next month. No Pokemon here. See, that checks out. That checks
Jacob
out.
Tartar 19
Because
is
you
now
were
following.
already well into adulthood when the Pokemon craze happened. So you had real life you had to deal with. So you would have time to have a damn Game Boy and all that other stuff. Now, granted, there are people who are still into games and they were able to do that stuff, but call it what it is. Pokemon was more a very young kind of thing. So there's that. Have I played Pokemon Unite? No, I have not. I don't know anything about that. I'm out the game now. Classic Man said you haven't watched Pokemon either. Man. Like, to be a kid in the late 90s and the early 2000s, I know I'm biased, but I like to think it was probably the greatest. But I think the 80s probably have something on us as well. You had Thundercats and freaking the original Transformers and all that other stuff. So you had some great cartoons. But I think actually having the handheld systems is what put us in a different stratosphere. You know, because we had the cartoons and then we happened to have the start of the internet and then also those handheld consoles. You can't beat that. I think the level of camaraderie that we were able to have across all different scales, man, we had a lot of generations beat. But I'm biased, so I'm not going to sit over here and make it seem as if my opinion is head and shoulders better than others. Oh, Executor. More people would remember Executor than Execute. Most people would think you just drew a face onto some eggs. Tie game, 64 all, third quarter has since began. Pokemon Red top tier, I still got it. I still got mine, the actual original cartridge and everything. It should be, yeah, it's right. I think it's in my Nintendo SP. It might be in my Nintendo SP. I'm looking at it. I'm also looking at Conker's Bad Fur Day over there to my left as well. Oh, jumper from SGA, and now OKC takes the lead. I can't wait to go and be able to go and get this office. If I'm able to go and get this here house, man, I'm gonna actually be able to set up a background to where I can have decal of some of my Funko Pops, and then all of the games like in the background. That'd be awesome. You had yellow version for Game Boy Color. I think I still have my yellow, but it might not save. Honcho put 20 on and said, there's a question for you and the chat. What's your favorite memory playing sports in school? Yours is dunking on your coach in 8th grade. student versus teacher game after he told you were not good enough to play b-ball a year prior. Well, that's a hell of a moment. My favorite moment playing sports. My favorite moment playing sports. Probably senior year in the snow game. The only snow game I ever played in high school. And I think it was probably my best high school game. I had 2 forced fumbles. I had 2 fumble recoveries. I think I had like 6 some tackles and a sack. Yeah, so it was a very good game. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. That joint was awesome. Where do I live now? I'm still in Brooklyn. But if I get a house, it's most likely going to end up being in Long Island. Only because, and I know the tax is going to fucking kick my ass. Only because unless I'm a millionaire, I'm not going to be able to buy a house and have a lot of house and room within the confines of Brooklyn unless I come up with a grandiose amount of money. So most likely I'm gonna have to go out to Long Island. And because I have a vehicle, I'm able to go and move around. Now, you know, Jersey would be all right, but then the problem is I gotta pay the fucking taxes to go back and forth. That's what's gonna fuck me because I wanna be able to, you know, frequent my family now because obviously as they age, the less and less I see them, I'm missing a lot of time. And if in the event down the line I want to go and create a family and all this other stuff, I don't want to be in a situation where now motherfuckers got to eat a toll to go through. So I'd rather be in a situation where it's like, all right, cool, yo, I'll go to LI, and over the course of the next 6, 7 some years, if I'm able to boom and have a super rise in bread, I could always go and, you know, move elsewhere. So there's that. House Bayou in Brooklyn, 10 million up. Yeah, man, it's bread. Near my parents' house, there's a house that's they got a house that's, what is it, 13 mil? I think it's like 13 mil, but the vast majority of the houses over there is all like 2 to 4 million. It's craziness. One of the houses that I used to always shovel the snow that was across the street from it, I think it's going for like 4.5 right now. Gorgeous fucking house. All the old houses in Flatbush being the mill, that's a fact, bro. Even in Flatbush, the damn Jews, they houses, oh my Lord, bro, these motherfuck fam. I got a scheme. I legit pondered buying a yarmulke so I could see if I could scheme my way into a 0% loan, bro. They got the homes of all homes, bro. It's insane. Oh, Lance Stevenson's in the building. The loser versus the loser against Beasley. Bro, they got some homes over there in Flatbush. Oh my God. What's the area code? I think it's 11226. Man, these dudes got some $3 million cribs on a 0% loan. It's not fair. I could spin a dreidel. Oh, wait a minute. Williams puts in a floater. We got a 4-point lead. What's the average in Brooklyn? 450K? No, I think it's higher than that. I think it's high. You're probably closer to the 600. Because at least on the property tax, you know, it's relatively low, but it's going to cost you a fucking fortune to be able to get a crib out there. Man, it's bread. SGA get the ball back. Good pass. Shet wide open. 3-pointer. Brick. You did the census in 2010. One of the guys' house, like something Bond or John Wick would have. Jeez Louise. Junior said the memory of sports, your junior year of high school running track, and you went to Connecticut track meet out there, took over and made matters where you took their girls. You got head in the bathroom. Oh my. In Connecticut, which was that like in June? Was that around June? Because I remember I went to Connecticut for a meet. I went to Connecticut for a track meet, but I think that was in June. It escapes me, but I remember Penn Relays. I think everybody would go to Penn Relays. In Midwest, the average is 430. Yeah, I mean, let's say if I moved like down south, bro, I could get myself like a mini I don't want to say a mini mansion, but for New York, terms, you could get yourself like somewhat of what would be like a 3,000, 4,000 square foot house for like fucking 400 some grand. New York, 3,000 square foot house, bro, you're in the millions. You're legitimately in the millions. In New York City, that is, you're in the millions. They got 1,800 square foot homes going for fucking 650, 700 grand, bro. It's bread. Oh, it's in November? Yeah, so probably. You ran track in the Armory as well? Yeah, so I ran track in the Armory as well. I used to always run track in the Armory as well. One of my old teammates, he used to have his banner up there, Mark Dressman. He used to have his banner up there because I believe they set the... No, they didn't set the record. No, they might have been. They might have been. They were like top 2, top 3 in the 4x8 in 2009, 2010. Grady High School. It's your boy Chris in the building. What's going on, family? What did you miss? You missed a very good first half. Indiana trailing by 2, 9:15 left to go here in the third. Here we go. Haliburton dump off. There's Nebhard. Basketball one-on-one with Lou Dort. Dump off to the African sensation, Pascal Siakam. One-on-one, that goofy-ass fucking spin. Pass over to the corner. Bang! 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 That's got to be his third fucking three, bro. Homie is balling right now. Matterin is over here, but that's what his how many points he got? He's got 14 on 5 of 6 shooting. That's his first 3 of the day. He is balling right now. Oh, pardon me. No, that was Neesmith. I thought that was Matterin. That was Neesmith. That was Neesmith. I thought that was Matterin. I thought that was Neesmith. I thought it was 00. Instead, it was a 23. Haliburton and 1. They didn't call foul. The Pacers regained the lead, 70-68, and Haliburton better keep being aggressive like that. Haliburton better keep being aggressive like that. KC said, what does football season look like for the channel? Also, am I going to stream any Haiti qualifiers or the World Cup group stage draw? I don't know if I'll be streaming the group stage draw, but next year during the World Cup, I'm going live for the games that I can, and if I can IRL stream, because I don't know if you was in the chat earlier, but I got the email literally today. I got the email today that my unlimited IRL backpack has been shipped. So the unfortunate part is that the tracking number doesn't have any actual tracking. There's an easy dunk there for Tyrese Haliburton. There's no actual. Oh wait. Oh, they said it's the scheduled delivery. It's this Friday. This Friday. I should have it this Friday. So once that comes in, if I could, I've got to figure out how to flex and finagle that doggone backpack, and then we're going to be able to fucking stream a shit ton of stuff on the move. Because obviously, if I try to take my whole DSLR camera and go into places, it's going to be very difficult for them to let me in with these wires and all that other stuff. But if I have the streaming backpack and I have my external, modems and everything, I'll have a bit of leverage, because I can pretty much tell security that's like my portable battery or something like that. I would have my small action cam, the HDMI cord that's there, and then now I'd be able to stream in different sort of places on the move. So we're going to have to see how that works. Am I not taking my dad anymore? Oh, 100% I'm taking my dad. 100%. I'm saying I'd be streaming those games that I want to be attending, because I want to go to as many games as I possibly can. Ironically enough, the Gold Cup kicks off this Saturday. What's today? Wednesday? So this Sunday, it kicks off. Haiti's playing against Saudi Arabia in California, and then they're playing against Trinidad and Tobago in Houston, and then I believe they're playing against the USA in Dallas on the 22nd. So because of those dates, I'm not going to be able to go out there for the Gold Cup games, but as long as Haiti can fucking qualify for the World Cup, my father would be able to watch his country. But whether they qualify or not, I'm taking my dad to a doggone game. So there is that. I wish I could just man, we going out to Houston for a day. Let's go to this game, because I know he's not going to be up for it. It has to be something local. If I was to try to surprise him, like, yo, we go into this game here today, whatever the case is, he's just not going to go for it. What is a pass? Lou Dort. Corner three. Oh, my God. Lou Dort's high arcing three. That's his, fourth one today? Oh, I'm so hyped. This fucking backpack is coming in on Friday. I'm so hyped. By the way, I saw Agent actually had that backpack as well, so I'm happy that a big streamer has it as well, because every time that I saw a review on it, it's always been a smaller streamer. Some of the streamers that are bigger than me, at least on Twitch, that happen to have it, but in the grand scheme of things, of like the large streamers, the Agent actually has it, so I'm happy about that. We're midway through the third quarter over here. SGA loses the basketball, but gets it back. Caruso's got it now there in the corner. Kick over to Williams. Williams one-on-one with Siakam. Williams jumper. Brick. Rebound Nebhard. Indiana back down the floor. Opportunity to take the lead. Matterin dump over to Haliburton. The Haliburton tries a three. Bang! Tyrese Haliburton connects. Osama bin Burton puts it in. Hal Qaeda gives the Pacers the lead. It's 79-76 for the terrorists. Cody Patuan said, who do I think should take the belt off of Cena? Cody Rhodes. Who do I think? R-Truth. But I think it'll end up being Cody Rhodes. Haiti's going to win the World Cup. See, I don't want to go that far now. We could all dream, but I wouldn't go that far now. Brother Brown said, good times, man. Was in Virginia when the World Cup came in the mid-90s. Crazy fun. Foreigners screaming, running around, wearing horns, supporting their country. Good times. I will say this much. For people who aren't quite ready for what to endure these next 3 years, man, listen. If you live in a major city, you better get ready. Because I'm telling you, they're going to be doing some construction on your airport. World Cup next year, Olympics in 3 years, it's about to be a madhouse. It's about to be a madhouse. Tickets you think are around the group stage draw, so that's like November, December, you think? Would be funny to stream on the wait list to get tickets. Views galore, man. Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
El Pistolero _ layer cake is now
Jabari
following.
said you need Jamaica to qualify. They qualified before you were born. You need to see them this year. We can have gotten some good players based off Diaspora, but you're in a good place now. Hope you qualify. Ain't that the truth, man? Hopefully, man. Good luck to y'all. Hopefully, California isn't a police state by the time the cup starts. Yeah, you got 1 year time. Exactly 1 year time. You need a Haitian basketball team. I don't think that's going to happen. Toretto, been a member for 5 months. And what's cracking, people? Number one Eagles fan in the building. Oh, number one Eagles fan. That'd be a little tough. You got some competition. I don't know if Distraught is still there in the chat, but he's a big-time Eagles fan. We got a couple more Eagles fans who's here in the chat as well. Marcus said L.A. won't even be the same by the time the Olympics are here in 2028. Look what happened to the city in just 6 months of the year. Yeah, Matt, Eagles fan. Monkey's an Eagles fan there as well. Men's Rugby World Cup 2031, air traffic between 2026 to 2032 will be silly. Yeah, it's going to be wild, man. Y'all pick an airline and start to build up a bit of status over there, fam. Oh, by the way, I might start utilizing my Osmo Pocket. I might start utilizing my Osmo Pocket as like a second camera when the time comes so we can get like a side angle. I had put it over here, but I just don't like because this area of the room, it's not very appealing for all intents and purposes. So it's like, all right, I gotta I tried the whole second back there of the Pokeballs, but what I think I'll end up doing is figuring out a different way to go and set it up. I wanted to have it over here. I wanted to have the Pokeballs over here, but then the issue that I run into over here is you don't get all 8. You really only get about like 2. So I'll have to figure out the how I want to do the entirety of the setup there. Yeah, get it like a second camera. The Thompson twins said that they're open to playing for Jamaica basketball team. Jamaica's going places. That's pretty cool. Oh, good pass. Williams. Oh, wow, he smoked the dunk. Rebound Haliburton. Oh, damn. You got a falling down man. Pass over the top and back out to, what did he? Oh, he lost the basketball. He just lost the basketball. What the hell was Haliburton doing? Here comes the skinhead. Caruso, dump off to Williams. Williams back to Caruso. Caruso, wide open, white man three. It's good. The Caucasity. Tie game, 79 all. Here comes Haliburton. Stop turning the fucking basketball over. Oh my God, what is Haliburton doing, bro? Dangerous fucking passes. Dangerous fucking passes. Tie game, 79 all. This series tied up at 1 apiece. Here we go, Mattern, top of the key. Oh, wow, he's going to try to create his own shot. Gets it to fall. This man is fucking balling right now. This man is balling right now. 16 points off the bench. 81-79 lead. Oh, watch out now. Williams responds. Jumper. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Nebhard. Here comes the Haliburton. Back down the floor. Dump off to Nebhard. Nebhard step back. Doesn't take the three. Pass inside. There's a foul call, and it's on the floor. It's against Williams. Hold on. Let me check in the foul trouble. Let me see if anybody's in foul trouble. You got 3 fouls on Siakam, 3 fouls on Neesmith. And that is it. SGA 2, Dort 2, Wallace 2, Williams 2, Hartenstein 2, Wiggins 2. Yeah, so, oh, pardon me, and Nebhard also got 3 fouls as well. So the only team that's closer to foul trouble is actually Indiana. Nobody electable. Ooh, yes, indeed. Oh, there's Haliburton. What's he going to do with the basketball? Pass over to Obi Toppin. Brick. Rebound Hartenstein. 2-point lead for Indiana continues. 4 minutes left to go here in this game. Dump off to Haliburton. Haliburton over to SGA. SGA one-on-one with Nebhard. Watch the step back. Watch the step back. Watch the step back. Watch the step back. He's got to dump it off. Dump off to Caruso. 8 seconds left on the shot clock over here. There's the pass back inside to SGA. One-on-one with Nebhard. He don't got enough time. Turnaround jumper. It's a brick. Rebound. Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, today's modern-day JaVale McGee, nearly throws the basketball away. Adonis on Mattern because of a terrible pass by Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin really do move like JaVale McGee. I'm not going to hold you, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. How many turnovers is that now? How many turnovers is that now? It's 9 turnovers for Indiana. It feels like so much more. 13 turnovers from the Thunder, 9 turnovers from Indiana, but it feels like so much more. Obi Toppin layup. It's a brick. Come on, modern day JaVale McGee. Obi, Leroy Jenkins Toppin. There's Hartenstein. Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren 3. Brick. Long rebound by Lou Dort there. Dort's going to kick it back out. SGA's got it. Top of the key. One-on-one. Here comes the pick. It's the switch. He's got Mattern in the front. Oh, pardon me. It's not Mattern. Oh, damn. He just got fouled. He just baited his way into a doggone foul. It was Thomas Bryant who was actually in front of him. Damn, they said homie's a liability. Every time Thomas Bryant is on the floor, they attacking that man. Every time Thomas Bryant, they're on the floor, they attacking that man. Get that man off the floor. He played 3 minutes too much. How many minutes did he play today? 3. How'd Caruso not finish that layup? He put it way too high up off the glass. SGA's got 19 now. Mathurin tries a three. That's a brick. Tie game, 81 all. Here comes OKC back the other way. Uh-oh, you better watch out now. SGA one-on-one, tries a jumper. No, he's actually going to pass it. Hartenstein's got it. High pick, no need for a roll. SGA, foul line jumper, bang, gets it to fall. He's now got 21. And OKC has taken the lead. Hey, somebody let Pascal Siakam go to work. Let Pascal Siakam go to work. He's one-on-one with the MVP. Oh, Hartenstein is down there. Somebody got to roll. Why the fuck they got it? 4 isolation. Doesn't even matter. They're going to call a goaltend on Hartenstein. We've got a tie game. Pascal Siakam ended up scoring. That's insane. They had him one-on-one isolated against SGA. Nobody was moving. It didn't even look like they actually set up an ISO or not. What was that? Where am I watching? I'm watching on ABC. I'm watching on ABC. All right, here we go. Good pass. Hartenstein inside. Dump off to Shet. Why is Shet outside at the three-point line? He just lost the basketball. That's a steal. He just lost the basketball. That's a steal. Pascal Siakam is able to go and track it down, take it away. Haliburton tie game, 83 all. Siakam top of the key, one-on-one with Haliburton. Pardon me, one-on-one with Hartenstein. He's teammates with Haliburton. Shepard's got the ball. You know he ain't going to make his own shot. Haliburton with the deep three. Brick, long rebound. Shepard able to save it. There's Miles Turner at the top of the key. Bro, what are you doing? You don't need another three here. Stop with the fucking deep threes. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, my God, he's going to try a three. Siakam tries a three. It's a brick. Rebound Dort. 1 minute left to go here in this third quarter. Here comes Caruso, the skinhead, trying to find somebody. They might as well get the ball in SGA's hand. Put it in the MVP's hand. Oh, he tried to see if he could bait a call. You're not going to get it. Oh, he's going. Mathurin in transition. He's going to the line. Good foul right there from Caruso. I think that puts them in the bonus. That puts them in the bonus, and Mathurin's going to the line. The Mike 7D for 5-1 said, yeah, top 3 GOAT of Chiseled Adonis. Lana through, videos. Lana through the table. AB wins the Super Bowl rant, and Tom Brady is the GOAT rant. Honorable mention, EDP Chronicles. I appreciate that. Oh, we got a first-time chatter over on Twitch. El Pistero Layer Cake said, yo, love from the Underdog of Switzerland. I'm a bit drunk. You love the NBA. Got a fucking signed Jordan poster. Saw my stream, joined, followed, and then Rick James' voice popped up. Waited 10 minutes to chat. This fuck your couch, bitch. But keep it up, brother. Wish you all the best. Greetings from the most beer tornado MVP of Switzerland. Well, first and foremost, shout out to you. I've always wanted to go to Switzerland. I hear nothing but glowing reviews regarding Swiss chocolate. Whatever the case may be, you said you drunk. It's only right that I take a sip for you straight from the bottle. Now, what kind of drink is Switzerland known for? Vodka, rum, whiskey, tequila? Let it be known there in the chat, brother. But one way or another, cheers to you, family. I appreciate you following and chatting there with us. Welcome to the family, family. Welcome to the family. East Blue Drew said, find me on the MTA rants. Good work on romance off of sharing. Oh, well, what do you know? How cool is that? I appreciate you. Snaps? Oh, schnapps? What was it? The peach schnapps? Or you think brandy? Well, what do you know? I got to go to Switzerland. I got to get my passport stamped. As y'all know, last weekend I was in Bermuda. Oh, well, this past weekend I was in Bermuda. So there is that. You said the best beer is called, there is no shot I'm pronouncing this correctly. There is no shot I'm pronouncing this correctly. That is Qualifrish? There is no shot I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tony said, is that Hennessy? Absolutely not. I can't stand Hennessy. 2-point lead here for OKC. This will probably be the penultimate possession here in the third quarter. This is Shannon Sharp's LaPortier drink, VSOP. TJ McConnell with the turnaround jumper. The Blue Eyes White Privilege didn't work out in his favor. Rebound by Williams. OKC opportunity to make this a 2-possession game to close out the quarter. Williams with the three-pointer. Bang! 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 Williams gets it to fall. McConnell tries a three-quarters court jumper, or I should say fling, doesn't fall. It's a 5-point lead at the end of the third quarter. OKC absolutely cooked in the third, outscoring Indiana by 9, and they go into the break with a 5-point lead. Isaac put 5 on, say, hey, Chiseled, just got in from work, got pizza and wings ready for the fourth quarter. Favorite pizza and wings? My favorite wing is a buffalo wing or garlic parmesan. One of those two. Love those two wings. Favorite pizza, ironically enough, buffalo chicken pizza. But if I had to not double up on the buffalo chicken, pepperoni pizza, honestly, you can't go wrong with it. You cannot go wrong with it. I was actually craving pizza earlier today. MLK put 2 on, said, worst customer service experience I've ever had. Worst customer service I've ever had. Probably when I went to that Jamaican. So I think I told the story time on it maybe 8 years ago. Jesus Christ, I've been doing content for so long. I think Peyton might have uploaded the video on Discord. Now that I think about it, he might have uploaded it on Discord. But it might still be, if you type in Chiseled Adonis Jamaican, it might pop up there. But that customer service, yeah, I remember I went to a Jamaican restaurant and they damn near had nothing in stock and made it a nightmare to order. But the food was spectacular. Well, no, the bread store, the calcified bread, that was at a wedding in 2018. When did Mark get married? I think that was 2018. Yeah, I think that was 2018. Oh my. But yeah, I would have to say that's probably it there. That's usually how Jamaican restaurants be, you know, because you're Jamaican. Yeah, man, it's some of the worst customer service you'll get in your life, but the food is fucking banging. Ranch or blue cheese? Ranch. Hate your country for not giving you a chance to watch live NBA matches. Yeah, man, it's a little tough, I guess. And what time is it in Switzerland actually right now? What time is it in Switzerland? It is 4:35 a.m. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, you're 6 hours ahead. Wait, so no, when I was in Hawaii, I was 6 hours behind. Yeah, so when I was in Hawaii, I was 6 hours behind. Switzerland is 6 hours ahead. It's already tomorrow in Switzerland. Wow. Sam said, do I smoke mild with my yak or a cigar? I'll smoke a cigar maybe once a year. Once or twice a year. Yeah, this man is in the future. The Swiss are already in the future. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. It's time for the final period, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game. A 5-point lead for Oklahoma City, looking to take a commanding 2-1 lead in the series, but the Pacers aren't going to lose 2 in a row. If I'm not mistaken, have they lost 2 in a row in this playoff run? Whatever the case may be, who is going to come out on top in the final 12? As we invite you to the fourth quarter. It's time. It's time. 2-point lead here for OKC. 11-12 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Oh, Williams with the move there on Shepherd. Dump off to the skinhead Caruso. Caruso over to Wallace. Wallace with the floater. Gets it to fall. It's a 4-point lead for OKC. It's a 4-point lead for OKC. TDM, fam, you're a father of 8. What are you talking about? Would you rather eat booty or suck a dirty toe? You're a father of 8. Didn't you just say earlier that your baby girl's done graduated kindergarten? You got 3 sets of twins. What are you talking about eating booty or sucking on a dirty toe? You're a father of 8. You're a husband. We shouldn't be having this conversation, sir. What is going on? Quell your horniness. What is happening? You got too many kids for this. Stop it. Stop it. What's wrong with you? That's a fact. Where's Booker T when you need him? Where's Booker T when you need him?
Tell me he didn't just say that.
He didn't just say that. Tell me he did not just say that. Still a 2-point lead here. Oh, you got yourself a steal. Here comes Indiana. TJ McConnell with a terrible pass. Out of bounds. Shepherd couldn't get his hand on the basketball. And it's going to be OKC basketball. 10 minutes left to go here in this game. The MVP is on the bench. Oh, what the hell? Did they just reverse the call? It remains Indiana ball. There's no way. Hartenstein didn't touch it. Hartenstein never touched it. What are you talking about out of bounds on OKC? This is going to be a quick commercial. This shit better be 15 seconds. This better be 15 seconds. Caruso is like a real-life Elmer Fudd. Question, when are we going to get Chiseled Jr.? I don't know. I do not know. Adonis Pacers Devil Magic. Oh, my. You got Pacers Devil Magic?
First off, the watch.
I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. The moment that you disclose that you got Devil Magic, you might get hit with a spear like. It's going to be a bad situation. Did y'all see Speed versus Ashton Hall? Speed funny as hell. This man slow. Yeah, I did see the video. I thought it was rather unfortunate for Ashton Hall because he kept trying to keep racing. It didn't work out in his favor. I didn't like how Speed's reaction to everything because it seemed very childish, but I will say this much. Ashton Hall kept damn near trying to get rematch after rematch after rematch after rematch. Like, bro, you lost 4 times, bro. Losing 4 times is absolutely insane. But apparently Ashton Hall was live on Kick and on he was live on Kick and on YouTube. Getting cooked by his audience. Ooh, I wonder if this looks clean. Y'all let me know. I just bought this for my Fitbit off Amazon for $20. This look clean? Obviously, you have the regular strap, but this look clean? Does the button work, actually? Let me see if it works. Oh, yeah, it does. This look clean. Here for, I got because I'm gonna be a groomsman and I have to have like a gold watch. So I got this for like $25. I got it for like $25. So it's either this or Ben 10 watch is hilarious. Yeah, but it's either this or this. These two, it's either I have the smartwatch or I go with this watch. Both for like $20 for like this thing here, just to put the Fitbit in there. And then this here gold watch was like maybe $25 or something. Left one's classy, this one's the more classy one. Yeah, so I'll probably put the Fitbit on the other wrist. It's gonna fog up. Let me see here. Yeah, so it'd be this here. I mean, the light doesn't really do it because it makes it look a little bit more like yellowish. Let me move the mic. So it looks a little more yellowish, but Trinidad James ass watch, hilarious. Joker said it's clean. Hey, 25 Dura. Perfect timing. I ain't no Shador Sanders. Nonetheless, we are back from commercial. Shed Holmgren with the basket inside, and you already know we haven't played this in a minute. So when Shed Holmgren or SGA just so happens to score, you know what time it is.
And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs.
Yeah.
Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
Oh, Siakam tries a rainbow jumper. It's an air ball, 24-second violation. Prime Chisel collaboration. TDM said, your wife just finished watching Monday Night Raw, and when Jey Uso lost the title, she said CM Punk is going to win the World Heavyweight Championship some point this year, and Seth is going to cash in on him, setting up Punk. Royal Rumble win, Seth versus Punk, WrestleMania. Your wife is very smart. Smart. We shall see how things play out. 4-point lead right now for OKC. Hey, somebody better tell Indiana now's the time to wake up. TJ McConnell, one-on-one. Oh, good fucking feet work. But he hesitated and lost the ball. Luckily, Nebhard was able to put in the jumper. Steal from McConnell. It's good. We've got a tie game. 95-all. Oh, shit, I put both watches on both hands. Well, fuck it, we're going to roll with it. 95-all. Let's go. Let's go. What a steal from McConnell. Listen to the crowd. Everybody's on their feet here. SGA one-on-one. Here comes the help. SGA got to throw it. Oh, my God. They call foul. They call foul. They call foul. This man's a merchant. What do we do? Okay, why did I keep putting... Let me take the watches off. Hold on, wait a minute. Take the $25 watches off. I also got another one, too. I have, well, this one's old. I think I got this one last year. No, maybe a year and a half ago. I had gotten this one as well. My G-Shock, well, this one's from 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, my G-Shock from like 3 years ago. Yeah, so my G-Shock from like 3 years ago. It's starting to fade. And then I got this one 2 years ago. Got this one like 2 years ago, but it's a black strap, so I couldn't utilize this one for the wedding. I still wear them, so. 17 turnovers for OKC. 1-point lead, Mathurin. Bang! Bang! Mathurin puts in a three. This man is having a game of his life. Are you kidding me? Oh, my Lord. Mathurin is absolutely balling. He's got 25 points. God damn. Benedict Mathurin, 25 points. Are you kidding me? What a game. This man is playing out of his mind, but we got a tie game. 98 all. TJ McConnell over to Obi Toppin. Mathurin top of the key, one-on-one. He not even using the pick. Oh, he lost the ball. He lost the ball. Damn, he just lost the ball. That should have been backcourt. They didn't call it. Pass over to Mathurin. One-on-one, got a scoop layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Chet Holmgren. Are you kidding me? Where did Mathurin get this bag from? Homie balling. SGA, turnaround jumper, pass inside to Chet, and he's going to get fouled. He's heading to the line. 7:04 left to go here in this game. Yo. Son is balling. Will Smith said, if I were to do the Bonnie Blue Challenge with 1,000 females, how many women would I think I would get through? What do you mean a Bonnie Blue Challenge with 1,000 females? Like trying to sleep with 1,000 females in a day? To be honest with you, that wouldn't be, if you're having to climax, at best, you'd make it to 3. At best, you'd make it to 3. If you were to say, okay, it's 1,000 females and you just have to go, like, let's say it's 12 hours, all I'm doing is stroking each one for, let's say, a minute apiece, I think that's actually doable, to be quite honest with you. It'd be incredibly tiring, but that's doable. But I wouldn't want to do it. I think that'd be a waste of my time. Yeah, I think that'd be a question of how many pumps count, because if is it by minute or is it by pump? Honey Pack Heaven is crazy. Hartenstein, one-on-one, can't get it, no foul. Rebound by Miles Turner. Dump off to Nebhard. Nebhard back the other way. Dump off to Turner. Turner back to the Haliburton. Haliburton tries a 3. Bang! Osama bin Burton connects. Osama bin Burton connects. Hal Qaeda puts it in. The Haliburton gives the Pacers a 3-point lead. The Haliburton gives the Pacers a 3-point lead. Somebody get Silverstein on the phone. It's time to cash in the building insurance because the Haliburton has given the Pacers a 3-point lead with 6:40 left to play. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, my. Oh, my. This is the closest Reggie will ever get to a ring. I mean, yeah, given he's retired now, there's nothing he can do. This is wild, bro. Black Man for 5-1 says, is it true that Karl Anthony Towns got a tramp stamp? You've been seeing it all over social media. Do I think there's any truth to this degeneracy? Nah, I think people is just trolling him. I wouldn't even want to go and verify to see if it's legitimate or not. Boomer Sooner said, you said it first half, 5 of 8 Tyrese is going to be a problem. Snoo said 3. Indeed, the Haliburton is landing and connecting. Somebody tell them to get up. Haliburton is letting loose out here. Halle Ben Burton. Homie balling right now. Duran said, hey, what up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I'm chilling, man. I can't complain. Having a very, very, very great time watching this here game. This game coming down to the wire right now. Oklahoma City trailing by 3. Indiana in front, 101-98 in a classic classic game between these two teams, man. What a fucking game, fam. What a game, fam. They are balling right now. By the way, we passed 9,000 followers over on Twitch. Shout out to everybody over there on Twitch, showing love, following, also liking the page. Shout out to the subscribers as well, holding it down. Thunder might be cooked. Oh no, we still got too much time left on the clock here. We got too much time left on the clock here. Dudes is balling out here.
Then you sell it.
In other news, Asia Wilson is having a horrible game right now. To everybody's surprise, she hasn't made one field goal against the Sparks so far. She only has points off of free throws. Oh no! Oh no! Black man Pateno and say, "Who's that big boy who fought Obafemi? That guy's a real future in wrestling. He won LFG. Also, what do I think of R-Truth going back to Ron Killings? Do I think he'll win the title? I sure hope so. I sure hope so." Story of this game has to be the turnovers from OKC. 15 turnovers. That's very uncharacteristic from that basketball team. SGA trying to make something. Oh, that's a travel. That's a travel. Great call, ref. That's another turnover. I just spoke that into existence. I'm just now talking about the doggone turnovers. This man turn it over again. Look at the fucking travel, trying to find somebody. Hey, if Indiana gets another bucket right here, the crowd is going to erupt. Indiana gets another bucket right. Oh, wow. Offensive foul on Miles Turner. What are you doing? What are you doing? Chet Holmgren coming right back into this game. Miles Turner just picked up another foul. Let's check on the foul trouble. Nebhard's got 4. Miles Turner just picked up his second. Oh, watch out now. There's a floater right there from Williams. Gets that one to fall. 1 point game. 1 point game. Oh, there we go. Miles Turner inside. Gets a off the glass. Able to get it to fall. Oh, wow. Miles Turner with a block. Hold on. Back the other way we go. Nebhard, kick over to Obi Toppin. Toppin back out to Turner. Back over to Haliburton. Haliburton one-on-one with the MVP. Haliburton one-on-one with the MVP. Going to try a turn. Oh, no, he can't get no turnaround. He's going to have to bail out 3. Can't get it to fall. Long rebound by Haliburton. Back over to Nebhard. Nebhard fouled by Caruso. Foul on the floor. We're going to stay here. AJ put 38 Hong Kong on it. Said, annual leave in Canada. Watch the NBA Finals there, baby. All right. Gonna have an annual leave in Canada? As long as you're able to still go and tune in. 5-point lead right now for the Pacers. 4:45 left on the clock. SGA dump out to Lou Dort. High arcing 3. This time he actually missed. Rebound by Obi Toppin. Dump off to the Haliburton. Here comes Tyrese Haliburton, one-on-one. He's going to go to the cup, high off the glass. No good. Obi Toppin, cut back. Put back dunk. 7-point lead for the Pacers. 7-point lead for the Pacers. Oh, my word. Back the other way comes OKC. Hold on. Wait a minute. Obi Toppin on this man's back. William blocked by Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin balling. Obi Toppin's balling. Yo, if they hit Obi Toppin in the corner and this man hit a 3, the crowd is going to lose their mind. I might fall out my chair. Nebhard one-on-one with the MVP. Gets around SGA. Tries a jumper. It's a brick. Long rebound, Lou Dort. The crowd are all on their feet. Nobody's sitting down. Back down the floor we go. The MVP able to split in the middle. Trying to get to the cup. Can't get there. Tries another jumper. Can't get it to go. Chet Holmgren inside. Is a foul on the floor. Honcho Patuan said Holmgren think he can guard. Pass the ball, buddy. He thinks he's a guard. Pass the ball, buddy. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Yup, they're going to call timeout. What a fucking finish we're setting for. What a finish we're set for. Do I think the Bulls would have won a chip if D Rose never got hurt in 2012? No, I think Miami would have still went to the finals. I think Miami would have still went to the finals. It was destiny. I think it was gonna happen regardless. This is gonna be something. Yeah, the Haliburton, this is gonna be something. How do I am I able to use audio clips so fast? Oh, because I'm just a lunatic and I have everything set up. Like legitimately, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 open slots on my soundboard. I've never actually, like the only things on the soundboard that I use is the echo, and that's really it. Sometimes I'll use the sensor. But for the most part, I don't use anything on the on my soundboard. So I have to calibrate my fucking soundboard. But I got a ton of things here that's just waiting to go. Like, so if somebody bold says something. You bald-headed demo. If we needed something desperately.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want.
If we was talking about nipples. If there was Nia Jax around. If we was talking about somebody possibly getting something and it turned out it was a lie. Yes, I did! So I just keep everything in front of me. But ironically enough, I do it so much so the old school way. If I was in front of some streamers and they were to see my metric, they're like, yo, fam, you got to get your stuff going. Like, for example, my stream deck here, dusty as fuck, because I still haven't fully calibrated it. So I have to take the time to fully learn the joint so I can make things so much more seamless. Oh, bang! Neesmith puts in a 3. 8-point lead for Indiana, their largest lead of the day. Oh my Lord, everything falling for the Pacers here. Under 3 minutes left to play. Williams trying to find somebody. He's going to lose the basketball. Steal by Turner. The Haliburton going back the other way. He could take his time here. You don't got to rush. Great defense by Caruso. Caruso with the steal. He's fouled and heading to the line. Very hard foul there from Neesmith. Very hard foul there from Neesmith to send Alex Caruso to the line. Oh, my. Yeah, that's a very tough foul right there from Caruso. Oh, I think. Are they going to consider that a flagrant? I think they, oh boy. It's tough because you kind of want to think it was, yeah, if he swang at the ball, they might just upgrade this to a flagrant. Oh, I don't know if they're going to deem that one a flagrant. One in the chat if you think it's a flagrant. Two in the chat if you think it's a regular common foul. One in the chat if you think it's a flagrant. Two in the chat if you think it's a regular common foul. I think it's a regular foul, but this is... I think it's a regular foul, but man. You're looking at Amazon soundboards are cheap as fuck. Yeah, I have the Rodecaster Pro. Here we go. Let's find out what the call is. Yep, regular foul. Regular foul. Tell the Pacers to stop scoring. You want your city to win a championship. There's still time. You still got time. You still got time. Thunder whole team flops like LeBitch James. Damn, how'd LeBron get a stray here? .235 left to go here. Caruso free throws. Got to knock these down. He put one in, cut the deficit down to 7. There's a second free throw. We got a 6-point game here. Here comes Nebhard, Neesmith, Haliburton, Turner, and Siakam. And then for the Pacers, it's Caruso, Holmgren, Dort, Williams, and SGA. Williams with the steal. Nope. Out of bounds. Hey, there's no way this is Pacers basketball. There's no way this is Pacers basketball. This got to be OKC ball. There's no way. Yeah, off Siakam's balls. 219. Hey, you got a guard here. If you're Indiana, you got a guard here. You can't allow a basket, let alone a 3. Chet Holmgren's gonna keep it. There's the pass over to Williams. Williams over to Holmgren. Holmgren's 3. Oh, what a block by Turner. Great block by Turner. Chet Holmgren lost the basketball. Under 2 minutes left to go here. Indiana basketball. Hey, you got to get across the line now. Haliburton with this team up by 6. Good pass. Wide open Neesmith. Brick. Rebound Holmgren. 1:38 left to go here. Williams back down the floor. You got to get this ball into the MVP's hand. SGA's got this ball one-on-one with Siakam. SGA with the move on Siakam. Not going to take the three. Pass over to Caruso. Back over to SGA. One-on-one with Pascal Siakam. Top of the key. That was a carry. The referee ain't call it. Jumper. Brick. Long rebound, Neesmith, dump off to Haliburton. Haliburton down the court to Pascal Siakam. Siakam inside, layup is good. 7-8 point lead. 1:09 left to play. Man, we are in for a finish here, man. Indiana came out here hot. Indiana came out here hot. Choklahoma is crazy. Choklahoma is crazy. Refs are letting them play indeed. Indy wants this shit. That's a fact. Oh, I feel a pimple. What's going on? That's not good. Could have been too close of a shave. Thank God there's only one day between this and the next game. Facts. And I'm gonna have the streaming backpack by then. I'd highly doubt I'd be able to even turn it on yet. Hopefully it comes during the afternoon so I could just go pick it up from my parents' house. You'd go to LSU, go Tigers? Wasn't his name Josh Giddey or something? Oh, Josh Giddey? Where is he at now? Atlanta? It escapes me. Here we go here. OKC trailing by 8, 1:02 on the clock here. Got to move with a sense of urgency. Williams drew the foul. Neesmith fouls. How many fouls does he have now? He's got 4. No, pardon me. He's got 4 now. Nobody has 5 fouls at all today? I guess not. Call your team the pacemakers because you believe you're having a heart attack. Oh, my. All right, free throw is good. 7-point lead. 1 minute left to go here in this game. Wallace re-enters this game now. Oh, wow, he missed the second rebound. Rebound Haliburton. Back the other way we go. Under a minute left to go here. Here comes the Haliburton. Here comes the, what the hell was that? Dangerous pass. Neesmith back over to Nebhart. Remember, you could just take your time. You up by 7 right now. You don't got to rush. You don't got to rush. Pascal Siakam, good pass. Back over to the Haliburton. Haliburton throws up a terrible looking shot. Rebound, and then the ball was loose, and then it's going to be a foul on Neesmith. That's his 5th foul, and that's going to send Williams to the line with 35-7 left to go. Yeah, Haliburton should have tried the attempt on the basket there. Oh, wow. That was Aaron Neesmith's 6th foul. Yeah, he fouled out. Damn, they lost Neesmith. Oh, Williams missed a free throw. You can't miss these free throws at this crucial time. Free throws is free, sir. He missed a doggone free throw. He put in the second, though. How many timeouts did OKC has 1 timeout left? Indiana has 2. All right, here we go. You better take your time now. You better take your time. Oh, wow. They called a foul, even though Mathurin lost the basketball. And I believe there's a foul to give here. What the hell are these dangerous ass passes? They're gonna call foul. That's gonna put them in the. That's gonna send them to the free throw line. Yo, these are some dangerous ass inbounds, bro. Indiana is fighting with fire. Indiana's fighting with fire, bro. Mathurin's first free throw, it's good. 7-point lead again with 27 seconds left to play.
And 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Mathurin, 27 seconds. Second free throw. It's good. 8-point lead again. Here we go. You could just take your time. You could just take your time. There's a pass. Chet Holmgren tries a 3. It's a brick, long rebound. Wallace back over to Williams. Why are they going to call a foul? Okay. Okay. Brian Patuna said, how many seconds are on the clock? 17.4. 17.4 seconds on the clock here. Yeah, that was a dumbass foul. You should have just let it play out. You shouldn't, if you're Indiana, you shouldn't be fouling at all. Play hard defense, but force them to have to put ball in net because you got full leverage. You legitimately could just chill on the defense for all intents and purposes, at least hard defense. OKC shot 29 free throws here tonight. And this is about to be 30. All right, here we go. Inbound by Haliburton. Going to need to find somebody. He's got Nebhard. Nebhard takes it back across the court. Good pass. There it is to Siakam. Siakam, get rid of the ball. No call. Gets the layup to fall. That's it. That's it. What is Obi Toppin doing? Let him go. Let him go. It don't even matter. Haliburton knocks the ball out of bounds. 2.3 left to go. There's not enough time for them to make something happen. Indiana's going to take a 2-1 series lead. Indiana takes a 2-1 series lead. Reggie Miller's bald head is getting even shinier. Sierra just popped into the chat for the first time tonight, talking about zero idea I was live. Part of the game is this. Twitch, stop not getting the notifications out to the doggone following. SGA did not break 30 tonight. He ends with 24. Jalen Williams led the way for OKC with 26. But the story of the game is the benches. The story of the game is the benches. Because let me tell you something right now. Mathurin off the bench for Indiana had 27 points off the bench. OKC collectively off the bench only contributed 18 total points. 18 total points. But from Indiana, you got a total of 12, 22, 27, 50. Golly. What? Oh, 49? 49 total points off the bench? Oh, my. They were cooking. They were cooking. Indiana takes the series lead as they would tell OKC to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train.
You lose.
Pack 'em up.
Failure.
Get 'em their dinner.
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Get them there, Lemons.
It's over. You lose. 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 It's over. You lose.
Pack 'em up. 2-1 series lead for the Haliburton and the Pacers. This was a magnificent game in which Indiana was able to hold it down at home and take a 2-1 series lead. This was all right, man. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. This was a great game. Stay tuned for the commentary tomorrow. Tomorrow could be a double upload day because we can have the commentary earlier in the day, and then we could possibly cover that unfortunate murder, YouTube assassination. We'll probably have be able to go and cover that. I'll just have to be very careful with the footage, obviously, because I've been very risque on the channel over there on YouTube this past week. So just got to make sure we don't do anything that'll mess around and get us banned. But whatever the case may be, I appreciate y'all tuning into the doggone stream. Game 3 was a classic. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the commentary tomorrow. Make sure that you guys hit the like button. Shout out to everybody who donated. Shout out to everybody who gave out memberships as well. Make sure that you guys go and join the Discord for those who are over on the Patreon and also on the YouTube membership as well, holding it down for the community one way or another. I appreciate y'all popping into the chat. Shout out to my folks over in Switzerland popping into the chat for the very first time. Make sure you hit that follow button and subscribe if you would like as well over there on Twitch. My people on YouTube, if you already have a Twitch account, make sure that you are following the Chiseled Adonis. We're on the road to 10K followers over there on Twitch. Jules just popped into the doggone chat. Son said, I'm late. Indeed, you missed the whole doggone game, but that's neither here nor there. One way or another, I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys Friday night. We're doing double duty. Friday night SmackDown, and also we're doing the NBA Finals Game 4. So I will see you guys Friday evening, and God willing, I will have that streaming backpack because it should be coming in the mail. So I'll be able to at least show it off to you guys once it gets here. So with that being said, y'all have yourselves a very good night. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.